No idea.
Knife round's going to start, so I'll throw my ignorant ass opinion out there super fast. I just think Hellraiser's T-side on Cobble, it's been proven to be too strong so far this event. I think this is going to go the full distance.
Do you
I
think
think they're
if
going
they
to
win the knife round, do you think they'll opt for the T-side?
That would actually be crazy.
I think I would, and we saw Hellraisers do that before on
I was about to find out.
When I said to Dan, I think they'll opt for the T side here. I think that's what they'll probably do here on Cobble. I know it seems ridiculous, but there's such a disparity between the T and CT sides. I think that's what they'll do, because now you can see hands up in the air. They're feeling really good again.
Is Angel still the man that runs down B plat? He is. All right. For me, a lot of this hinges on Angel's ability in their defaults, basically.
Well,
because that's
prove me wrong there.
And how well Mouz can actually do something about it. We saw SK playing Cobble. Basilian was the guy who sent out on people so every time, but he got shut down hard every single round to the point where
triple nade. We got triple naded on that platform.
Exactly. So if Mouz are able to do something similar to actually, there we go, up, not closer. Now, so if they're able to actually stop that kind of an initial push from Hellraisers, then sure, that's definitely going to be an issue for Hellraisers. But the Hellraisers are actually going to opt to start on the CT side here.
Yeah, they've actually proven my theory wrong, and there's a keyboard error, so they're just going to go for a restart here.
I guess we can continue on with the predictions then.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, I'm just going to echo what Dan said. Really, I'm just riding the Hellraisers hype train right now.
Yeah.
I want to see Mirage coming in to decide it all.
I think the romantic part of my personality thinks that would be amazing as well. I'd love to see it go the whole distance. We've never really seen a best of 7 before. If it goes the whole way, that'd be absolutely amazing. So, although I think Mountain Sports can pull it back and get back into this one, it's going to be difficult, but ultimately, with Hellraiser starting CT, you have to favour them in some degree. But yeah, I hope Hellraisers do pull through and get to Mirage.
Yeah, and they're playing Hellraisers the exact same pistol round that they've been playing the entire tournament. Mao is close in the CT middle, Kucha ready to flash for him, and 3 guys towards B. So no surprise here. Christian is just scouting out some information, wanting to see what's going on, but Mouz is playing insanely passive. Looks like they have a theory about trying to take this drop zone later on in the round, and Christian is sneaking out. It seems like a good counter.
Yeah, Chris J's been able to get him a very good position here. And he's going to get a headshot almost instantly there on a Dren, take him down to 4 HP. So Chris J doing work as he has been throughout this final and indeed throughout this tournament. But while we're talking about sneaking, goes you're able to capitalize. But like Mo's going to get a team kill onto the 4 HP. And Gobby and Dennis doing work. Mousesports taking that pistol. Huge pop from the crowd. Huge pop from Mousesports. I know, look at Gobby. You would have thought he'd lost that round.
Look at Gob, okay?
Yeah.
It seems like he was like pointing at himself like, give me some credits, because the way that Chris J entered B-side seemed like an anti-strat, to be honest. So I think it's something like Gob informed Chris about how to enter this B-bump side, and when it worked out, he was like, yeah, give him the credit, man.
Yeah. It was almost perfect in a way. They got that control on the upper platform, and then as soon as they had that control, the smoke went down. The most perfect smoke that could have worked for them. There was no vision on the bomb whatsoever. It went down. Frags were exchanged. Team kills went in. Ultimate confusion, and it was like a dream round for Mousesports going into that one. They go in now, and for once, Hellraisers haven't forced ball. Very rare for them to actually not force into this one.
They've been good with it in this finals.
Yeah, I was going to say
they've
learned from their mistakes, I think, throughout the tournament.
Well, that's what you were hoping for. But
that's what I've been talking about this whole tournament, really. It's like a lot of teams forcing up, and they don't really need to. I think when you're at this stage of the tournament, you want to focus on the bigger picture, not trying to surprise teams. You want to have the full buys going into it.
You need the AWP as well, like on the A side of the map. If you don't have the AWP presence, we see a lot of teams just failing against the default of the T's, where they like take map control towards A. If you have the AWP, it's so hard to deal with, and also with Mo playing so well, please give Mo the AWP as soon as you can.
That's the big point. So, very nice to see Hellers being so composed in a situation like this, not to fall for, I guess, old tricks. That's really the big thing for me. And the one thing, the one nightmare scenario I'm kind of envisioning here with Mousesports getting off to such a strong start is the fact that, we know what kind of momentum, how momentum fuels Hellraisers. If they get behind, let's say 5-0, is that just going to be it for them? Are they just going to quit on themselves?
I think
or do they
when you're on the CT side of Cobble, you always have to look at the bigger picture. And 5-0 going down, it's not the end of the world. You can always get back into where you have the easier side technically. So I think you're...
But is Hellraisers a team capable of doing that?
considering what we've seen so far, they seem very apprehensive
Yes
going
and no.
into a lot of these rounds. So yeah, it really is a difficult question to answer. I'm not really sure what the answer is, but here we go. Then we go into the third round. We can see they're actually getting the Deagle on Angel again. He's been so dangerous with that weapon so far. If he can find some space on the map to actually make it work for him, that could be detrimental. We can see Mouse Sports opting for the 2 UMPs here, allowing them to scout the map, work out, feel where the CTs are, and see whether a stack is going
quick question for you, and same question to you, Cadian. Why is the UMP sort of come into favour all of a sudden?
Because the armor penetration on it is absolutely fantastic. When you know a lot of teams will be force buying, it has very high accuracy. The armor penetration is huge, and you can run and shoot with it at the same time. It's cost effective. It gets you a lot of money, and I think it's one of those weapons where you have to work out, is this the right time to buy it? Like, I don't
situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's also one of the few.
Yeah,
Also one of the few
just
SMGs that you can actually tap with from a long distance, compared to like an MP9.
The downsides of rate of fire, right?
There. Gonna get a kill. Dosey's gonna get one as well. Gobier next gonna answer back, and Adrian's gonna get a kill as well. So it's a 2-on-2. And Adrian's been able to pick up that UMP, the gun we were just talking about. Next spamming away at the door. He knows that, he's got the drop on both of them. He knows exactly both where they're positioned. Bomb has been planted, ticking away for Mouse Sports. But you feel Hellraisers can win this round if they can just get a kill. It's Angel with the hand cannon. If anyone's going to do anything, you feel it's going to be him. And here we go. It's going to be contact, going to be made. But perfect crossfire from Mouse Sports. Played to perfection. A good attempt by Hellraisers, but Mouse Sports fold their nerve.
Yeah, and a quick point I want to make about what you said about the UMP. As Henry said, the armor penetration is strong. As Sven said, you can tap it. One of the things I actually really like before we get into this round is that some of the teams get a guy with a Tech 9 and armor. Not because it's way stronger or less strong than a UMP or anything, but if anyone dies, he's able to pick up their weapon so that they'll never lose these kind of weapons. And I don't know, it's just a clever thing to do in these scenarios.
All right, so Chris J, he's going to be potentially that guy to challenge down towards the B plat. Of course, he's got all the individual skills to do it, but we're seeing a slower opening at the moment. Of course, the counter grenades coming from Hellraisers. It's always going to be about how much can be done by the T side with just one player towards B plat on some of these defaults. And Mouse Sports, I like how they're taking map control across the map at the moment, keeping presence towards drop as well. What they're doing is actually keeping their options open here, because if they get some map control towards long, I mean, drop can turn into a B or A push. I mean, how do you feel this should play out right now?
I think getting control towards the side alley area, it's such a hit and miss location. If the CTs, they have the two options there. They can push up very close and get crossfires effectively, or they can play passively in the A bomb site. You can see them going towards B, getting towards A, trying to work out what the CTs are doing. Right now they're playing a very passive setup, which actually works in favor for Hellraisers. It gives the information away from Mouse Sports, but they go into drop down. Next gets taken down, and Mo takes down Chris J, and all of a sudden you have to favor Mouse Sports in this one. Sorry, Hellraisers, what was I got a little bit too excited there, but obviously
get him a cup of coffee.
I was just going to say, Henry, do you know something I don't? Because
that's crazy. Sorry, I'm very far away from the screen right now, and I'm getting a little bit mad.
So the funny thing as well is that, like,
every point I was making up to that point was good.
We actually saw Mo with the AWP go just like jump up into B plat and just like look for a challenge straight away. Well, okay, not straight away, but like 1 minute into the round. But Chris J's still there, you know, trying to like do like a really delayed engagement. And Chris J misses the shots, and Mo misses almost an easy shot as well. But then he goes in for another one and actually picks it up.
Yeah,
so
with
we had like a
HP.
Exactly. We have 16 HP, so high risk plays there from Hellraisers. They took a lot of risk there. It may look good on the result, but that surely isn't a consistent way to play that round.
Well, no, and I think that might have been, you know, Mo going for the surprise element, because Chris is surely going to know that he's tagged him up pretty heavily. So the fact that he does that again is something that might catch him off guard.
yeah, and Chris J got this AWP dropped by Gob, and looking at Dennis, he's only having a Tech 9.
Yep.
So that's one of the things you always need to discuss. Do you rather have 2 AKs or 1 AWP? But in a scenario where you have a player like Chris J, I totally feel like it's worth it also, because the Tech 9 can be viable.
I think
in so many
especially on a
positions.
map like this where picks are going to be so important as well, and Chris J's got the hot hands right now, so you definitely want to take advantage of that.
I think the same case goes for Hellraisers as well. If you have the opportunity to get an op on Mo, just do it.
I mean,
don't let your dreams be dreams.
Do it. Yeah. Both of these AWPers have really come alive in this.
Oh yeah, Mo especially for me.
Yeah, I would say Mo's definitely had the better of it. He's been an absolute beast. Anyway,
the map control coming in is not too bad here from Mouse Sports, but they've given up B side completely. This is the cool thing though about this map for T's, is that the CTs can't realistically push there. I mean, the best they can do is boost up into the drop area, but Actually, we're going to see Kucha take down Chris J. Where's the challenge here? Okay, there we get the trade, but Hellraisers is looking much better for them. We're going to a 2 versus 4 here. Mousesports need an immense save. They've got Godby and Next left. What can they do as they push up CT Ramp? Because Next does get the frag, but still there's multiple players left. He has no time to play with, and he's going to get hunted. They're going to wait until the end of the time to kill him. Or maybe not.
Yeah, they should have done. They should have.
That's a mistake.
Yeah,
that's a mistake.
That is a mistake.
A big one.
But yeah, exactly. That's a big one. But if your Hellraisers adrenaline is pumping, you feel like you've got Mousesports on their knees.
I don't know that whatsoever. If I was playing with that team, even if I'm the last guy live, you can see everyone's saying, "Oh, it's a save, let him go." You can't. With 5 seconds on the clock as well, they had time to work out what's going on. So,
but for that to happen, you have to have the 3 guys alive, being level-headed enough to think that thought.
I don't know how you can get that carried away. Like, you would have at least seen it at a 10-second point. You would have been calling it at that stage.
Yeah, it's something that you always look out for. Like, your first thing is,
it's
we won the round. We know we won the round. He can't get up there. What's the opportunity to actually kill him after time? Because you look at the time as well. Yeah, I'm with Henry on this one.
But I guess this is a typical Hellraisers thing to do, right? Do the illogical move.
Well, yeah, but I mean, not only that as well. Let's not forget, of course, they're just going to be happy to get rounds on the board.
Exactly.
They've been really up against it in this final, and they are about to tie up this game. So that was a suboptimal play, but so far so good for Hellraisers. Coming back after losing that pistol, things looking good here that they're going to tie it up. And like, as I said, it's the CT sides that are notoriously weak for Hellraisers. The more rounds they can get on this CT side, the more likely you think it is we're going to go to that final map of Mirage.
Yeah, and this map is actually one of the maps where I feel like 3-3, it's pretty even. I have a hard time saying which half is favorable for like any team. I feel like it's slightly CT favored maybe, but then again, depending on which teams are playing against each other, the CT economy on this map can just be extremely difficult to control, and you need a lot of grenades for the choke points and couple to keep the terrorists away. So it can go either way, I feel.
It's like your typical, 9-6, 8-7 map, but any team, on a good day can get 10 rounds. That type of thing.
Exactly.
But right now, Hellers is just looking at to be in a pretty good position here. Another Tech 9 buy coming out from Mousesports, and they're gonna have a soft time with the positioning that Adren has found here towards the B bomb side if they want to get out on the long plateau.
Yeah, Adren really well positioned there by that tree, and Angel at the back of the site as well. It's going to make this push incredibly difficult, but he doesn't get that first kill. Should be able to get the second there. Well, he's doing all sorts of damage. I mean, he's definitely contributed to the round. So far, Mousesports are able to get out there. It is going to be Angel at the back of that site. And, well, there was one right on top of his head there, and it was Chris J, and he's going to get a double. She's going to hand back next. Call him Rex. From nowhere, Mousesports have just taken it.
Guys, that was all on Angel. Why is he looking towards?
Yeah, I don't understand.
He looks at his teammates looking there. They're rushing the site. He's looking away. That is a massive
He literally had a guy
problem.
like stood on his head.
You can see where he's looking. It's not even a communication issue. That's just Well,
and you guys thought it was weird they killed the guy before the time ran out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am lost for words.
Would you look at that?
Maybe we need to come back down to planet Earth then. You know what I mean?
Next,
You're
that's
right,
not
mate.
the first time he's done this throughout even this grand final. His Tech 9 play has been absolutely phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
Another 3 kills for him, and that's huge. 4 rounds on the board. That's got them straight back into the game. A full buy now. They were looking pretty nicely on cash anyway, so that's amazing for them. And all of a sudden, you have to favour Mousesports in this series ultimately.
Yeah,
well, definitely.
But I think this is a massive run for Hellers, just that they have to win. Otherwise, you're looking at a point where they could actually be broken by their own mistakes.
And that's the mistake from Angel there is like an unforgivable one as well. If his team goes back and looks at that, they're going to be like,
you'll never forgive him.
What's he doing?
You're never going to forgive him. What's he saying?
It's unforgivable. He'll be there 60 years' time from now on his death.
Dan still hasn't forgiven you. So
if only my friends in Hellraisers would have talked to me.
Let's rate it in, guys. We've got the round coming in as well. The first kill is going to go the way of Hellraisers. However, trades come in next. Is going to light the round up, takes the kill. That is going to be Mousesports slowly working their way into some control here. They have a nice vantage point. They've got full control of B-Plats. And Angel, he's hiding here. He wants the redemption. He wants the redeeming moment. considering that mistake that he knows that he made.
It's going to have to be a hell of a redeeming moment.
Still hiding in that chicken house.
Swarming all over the bomb site at the moment, and Adrenaline able to do anything. It's Chris J, who came up so big last round, but now he's going to be down. Mouz on a rotation. Angel's going to pick it up. Mouz going to get another. He's going to get next here, is he? No, he's been bailed out by Angel. Maybe that is the moment of redemption. They're going to get a defuse. It's going to be tied up, and it was looking like a good position for Mouse Sports.
I feel like when you're celebrating, why are you doing peace signs? Like, peace, we're winning. Peace, don't do anything to us. We're not coming for you.
We come in peace.
Peace out, maybe.
Peace out, brothers.
Peace be with you. That's what he said.
Do you think they're trying to do the British thing where it's the other way around?
You mean the V for victory?
Yeah, fuck you.
Right?
You know.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That one. The other one.
Yeah.
But,
Peace off.
Yeah, no,
Oh my God.
Okay, guys,
Go to bed,
an extremely important round going into this one. Either team losing here will break their economy, and it could set the tone for the rest of the game. Mouse Sports loses one, they go to Eco. It's same thing for Hellraisers. If Mouse Sports do win this one, they pretty much secure their T side and they're in a very comfortable position. This is absolutely huge in the context of this map and in the context of the grand final completely.
So I've got to say, well bounced back from Hellraisers, because you know they seemed really down on themselves. They were feeling sorry for themselves at one point, but the mental strength they've been able to demonstrate in this final has been commendable. So we're in this drop-down area, and it's Chris J again, but that is a quick trade. Yeah. And then Gobby's going to trade back onto Adrian, and then Angel now with a double. So he is redeeming himself now. I think he knows. That was the kick up the arse he needed. He's had it. So now it's a 3-on-2 situation. Angel is trying to do all he can, but he's going to go a 2-on-2 with Nex killing Angel. So Nex goes for the fake plant, dancing around the bomb site, and it's Dennis that's going to get the kill, actually. Now it's on Kusha in a 1v2. Dennis is going to get the kill. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. So Mouse Sports now 5 rounds to 4. Looking at the economy here. The force buy. It's Hellraisers, guys. They're doing the force buy.
Vendetta, you always have a very strong opinion on the situation. How do you feel about this one?
How do you feel? You're on the couch.
If he had a gun in real life, he'd probably end his own.
That's so dark. That's pretty dark, I read.
Sorry.
But come on, like, Hellraisers have been doing such a good job of composing themselves in situations like this previously. And it feels so sad to see them kind of break at this point. That's really all it is. And if they lose this round, they're potentially throwing away their entire CT side.
Yeah. All right, well, we will see if they can make something happen. Angel's trying to get something done. He'll only get a single frag, and, well, he does get half HP off of Dennis, but that's not really going to be enough considering the fact that they're left with a mag, a FAMAS, and a Scout. That is, and yeah, that's not really going to help all too much. And in this position, Hellraisers might even be thinking of going for the save. However, Adrena's actually by the APC, and he's going to try to play this to perfection. Gets the first kill, but he's just got a FAMAS, and you don't like his chances, and D-Spiddy's going to take him down. And yeah, this is, I mean, okay, we expect Hellraisers not to do nearly as well on the CT side, but but it's not great to see them make economic
what's frustrating here is,
mistakes.
Dan, yeah, exactly. What's frustrating here is they've actually, we were just talking about how they learned from the mistakes earlier in the tournament, that they weren't doing these ridiculous force buys that were making it actually harder for them, especially on the CT side, the side they're weaker on. And then this has come from nowhere. This for me is like almost like a Russia blurred, a bit of panic. They're feeling the pressure, and that's how they've reacted to it. And it's questionable. This is going to be a close map no matter what. Making decisions like that aren't really playing the percentages, that's the degree. That's going to mean that you well, you have a greater chance of losing.
Sorry.
No, that was right.
Wrecked. Well, yeah, I absolutely agree with you, but considering what happened and how badly it went, they have got a Scout and an AK-47 taking the next one. This round, this is where it gets really difficult for Hellraisers. They have the option to whether they force again and try to utilize the weapons they do have.
Please don't.
I think this is equal because
please don't.
I think you should only force bind around like this if you save like an AWP and an AK. Then suddenly you have a good chance, because that's something which it can change your rounds to have an AWP, but a Scout is kind of questionable, right? So
yeah, an AWP can get you a first pick pretty easily. You can get into a new position, basically rework your entire setup, that type of thing. Scout doesn't do exactly that unless you have something to back it up, and then you're investing a lot of things into getting that first pick.
Exactly.
All right, guys, so things not going so well for Hellraisers right now. This could, this is almost one of those spots where it's like, can this be the beginning of the end? From an economic standpoint, yes. From the individual play standpoint, Hellraisers, you don't know how to predict them at the moment. They can just do crazy, ridiculous stuff.
As long as Mouz will stay together in this sort of situation, you know they saved a scout.
Yeah.
But unless they're absolutely crazy, you're probably ascertaining that they're keeping.
But hold that thought, man. They're going into the stack, so hey, there might be a chance
walking
here.
into the stack, so that's going to probably play out. But there's Chris J with a nice little quick shot there onto Dosia, and they're getting a sense here because of the economy. Maybe there's a stack, so yeah, they're starting to do the rotate out now. Next, though, he's going to have a peek. He's going to get 1 kill. And make that 2 kills, and just when it looked like, Hellraisers had a chance, the reckoning has occurred.
That's the problem with doing a fake with Nyx. I mean, you send him to a bump site, he's going to kill all of the guys on that bump site. So it's really a fake. It's just like, you send a guy in who's going to destroy the entire team no matter what equipment they have. So, yeah, I don't know. Nyx is just a beast. Really, he's a beast.
He is. He's been godlike. I mean,
what have we called him so far? We've called him the Terminator. He's got next level. Have we got anything else for him? A beast. God? Have you gone that far?
Yeah, he's been there a couple of times.
Is that a little bit too far, maybe?
I said he's a god.
Yeah.
Not the god.
Oh, right. So it's one of the gods.
It's God B.
Right, okay,
so
fine.
If we're talking about rankings.
Yeah, all right, fine.
So
he's a DT.
I prefer the Terminator.
All right, mate.
Cheers,
I wasn't lobbying.
Now then.
Oh, no, that's disgusting.
While we're talking about godlike plays, Chris J, the last couple of rounds, has been going absolutely sick. And just when Hellraisers...
after that one. But like, he just walked out.
Are you talking about the bit?
But the timing to do that with an AWP is actually incredibly risky to do that.
Yeah.
And he gets the shot off. I mean, Cadian, you're in the spot now. You've got 4 players there. What are you thinking?
Well, first of all, the Terrors... Okay, Gub gets an entry out of nowhere. We didn't really see where it is, but how the Terrors should do, they should progress to get map control slowly. Always walk together in groups. Make sure that they can get the trades. Other than that, they know that the CTs at some point need to go out and get information because they can't stick together and play passive. Then the round is lost. But anyways, trades happening everywhere. One guy charging through the smoke, that's exactly what you don't want actually because that can get the round closed.
Oh wow,
well,
we did get a couple of frags there.
Yeah, you felt that he really needed to pick something up there, and it's going to be Angel last man standing, and even though God B and Next are low, I don't know if he's actually going to go for this one. I think he's just going to try and get into a good position to save that gun. But so far, this half really running away from Hellraisers.
So Halvor, if you're going to have a spot like that, okay, Chris J does something amazing. Sometimes that's going to happen that someone's going to blow up at you at the start of the round. You lose a man on CT. It's always a really rough spot in Cobble to lose a guy straight away on CT side. What do you do with 4 players straight? Like when it's really early like that.
The first thought that strikes me is that you have to, like, as weird as it sounds, because you lose someone at the B bomb side. I want to see some aggression towards A, basically to figure out whether or not this is a committed push towards the B bomb side, or whether or not they're just, figuring things out, going into a standard default.
Disgusting.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, it really was. Yeah. But you want to try to figure out what's going on on the rest of the map, because if you push aggressively on A with 2 people, sure you might get traded on, but you're already at a disadvantage. So at that point, you can you kind of have to commit fully to what you were doing that round.
And Next is going to open it up for Mouz again. Hellraisers just struggling here. They're trying to do whatever they can. And so far, Mouz are just tearing them apart, tearing them a new one. Angel, who saved that AK, only gets 1 kill with it. Spitty with that P90, adding insult to injury. Kusha, last man standing for Hellraisers. It's going to be 9 rounds to 4, guys, on this T-side for Mouz Sports. And this is what we talked about. Both of these teams have ridiculous T-sides on this map.
I was going to say, like, if there's going to be an exciting way for this map to go, you have this situation where Hellraisers again have one of those lackluster CT sides, and then they get to their strong T side, and then again it goes to the wire.
I feel like when we're giving out credits to example Chris J and Nex, you also have to give out credits to God B, because when you think about a good leader, for example, you think maybe that's the one who's the tactically smartest, but being the tactically smartest is not playing the most safe. He trusts in his teammates for Chris J to make an insane move like going through a smoke with an AWP. A lot of in-game leaders would be like, no, don't do that, man. Let's play safe.
I guess in that situation, it's almost spawn and instinct-based.
Yeah.
Most people, like, if he thinks, it's not so much that God be suggesting it, it's Chris J saying, I can do this right now.
But he's
allow me
it.
to do it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I.
But that was exactly what Carrigan did in TSM. That's what took that Danish team and transformed it to the next level. Fetish was saying, no, you don't do that. It's fucking stupid.
Exactly.
Carrigan was saying, I've got full confidence in my teammates around me. You guys are sick. Go do that. And that is literally the difference between being a team that goes out in the quarterfinals and the semi-finals and the team that a lot of people think is the #1 team in the world. God B has been revelatory for Mouse Sports, no doubt about it, and all of a sudden they are genuine contenders. They are looking good. If they win this map, they're going to win the grand final of the Ace of Predator Masters. But of course, there's going to be another half to come, and Hellraisers are beasts on the T side, especially of Cobble. We've seen that throughout this tournament. Anyway, quick execute coming in. Kuch is going to get the kill onto Dennis. And in the meantime, you can see the bomb moving towards the B area. Adrian's going to get a kill on the Spitty. Next is going to answer back. It's Mo on Chris J. Finally, they've shut him down. Hellraisers needed to do that. It's a 1v4 for God B, not the man you would back in that situation. And Dosey's going to get the kill. 5 rounds on the board for Hellraisers.
Is this one too far gone in this situation? We did see a 12-3 come back in the last round.
Not with their T-sides, mate.
Exactly.
Yeah, not with their T-sides.
You expected Hellraiser to draw overpass with the 12-3 in their favour. That's why I'm thinking in this grand final scenario, even though you have 9 rounds on the T side of Cobble, it's never over. But Hellraisers need to keep that mentality that anything can happen, and it will happen. And we've seen it happen already. So it's still a really exciting prospect going into this next round, potentially ending 9-6 in favour of Mouse Sports. But Hellraisers still have a full buy here going into this round. This round is not over. This will be very important if they can take this last one.
Plus, I think after that 12-3 as well, I don't think Mouse Sports are going to be thinking this is over. Yeah, I think they're probably thinking we need every round. Yeah.
You never know.
All right, so things looking quite interesting in the last round. We have the full buy at the very least, so we're going to have a real go of it. Chris J's going forward alone. Now is he going to find the players on the Yay setup on the defense? So Hellraisers already some tags coming. Angel on 1 HP, surely he's not going to get a frag. How on earth did he even escape there? Chris J's on the angle whilst his teammates go up into CT Rab. Angel's going to burn Dennis down as Angel himself burns to Dennis. This is absolute madness going into the Yay bomb site, a 3-on-3 situation. There's nobody in drop at the moment, although Dozier is very cautious of that area. It's going to be Mouse Sports making the play onto A. Now, A is a hard bomb site to hold, but the smokes are going to go down. That's going to buy them some time to at least get the plant. But this is going to be absolute madness here. God B's close with 12 HP. Here we go. The flames come in, and life starts to get even more difficult here. Now that Spitty takes down Mo. Oh, there's the quick kill coming in from Adren. Doja gets a fast shot to Spitty's face. Chris J misses the shot. He can't afford to do that. They're getting onto the bomb site now.
They know. They know.
That reaction by Speedy said everything.
Yeah, that tells, that is a million words right there, isn't it? Like, so, Hellraisers get that final round of the half, 9-6. And I'll tell you, this is going to go in a wire again, boys. Put the coffee on, production. This is going to go late.
You know, at the beginning of the finals, this really felt like this was going to be Mouse Sports finals, like fairly easy.
No, but I'm super made up for Hellraisers, seriously.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you know, they're not a team I've ever given a lot of credit to. I've talked about how when I've been at other tournaments, when they're playing against better opposition, and me and Duncan are doing our thing on the analysis desk, it's Hellraisers that I'm usually going, they don't understand how to play the game, like tactically. They don't play it tactically. They're still playing a style that's like some 1.6 throwback or something, but they're starting to perfect it on these T sides, and it's making them competitive.
But the thing is, they're relying so much on Angel on a lot of their maps. Like how the work is, 4 guys as a group, and he's been giving so much space and freedom to work whatever kind of positions he wants. And what that gives is some games where he's gonna really excel and make the team win a lot of rounds. And on other maps, he's gonna be more shaky and gonna lose some map control. And I don't know, it's never a good strategy. We saw Tyson relying a lot of Kineas at some point, but you just can't do that for a long period of time.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Well,
there it is.
Vitally important pistol coming in.
The question is Mo gonna make it happen again?
Yeah, I know. Mo's good for at least 3 kills,
He's
right?
down though, to 48 points of health. He's got no
That didn't matter in
Kevlar.
any
He's
other
only
round.
got a Glock.
It didn't matter in any other round.
This is impossible.
Why is there so much hype?
I don't know, man. I'm going to just misplace
I
the
think
hype right now.
I put some Adderall in DDK's beer. He's hyped as fuck right now.
You did what?
No, sorry, mate. Just enjoy the high, yeah? Just enjoy the ride. Just enjoy the ride. We've all been there. Right, anyway, this is the pistol round. Hell Racers need this. If Mouse Sports win this map, they're going to win the final. If Hell Racers win it, we go to another map, the final map in the series. It'll be Mirage, but there's Chris J with a great headshot. He's been absolutely incredible this final, it's got to be said. But here we go. It's Mo, the pistol man, with Adrian as well, getting the kills. And Mouse, they don't know what's going on. It's Mo taking down Chris J. I'm telling you, this guy, he cannot be stopped in pistol rounds.
But still, it's the bomb ticking away and things don't look necessarily too good here for Mousesports. It is going to have to come down to some incredible entries here, but that's it. Spitty's down. It's all on next. He's on half HP as well. There's 3 left here for Hell Racers, and they close it out. Very methodical.
It's happening, guys. It's happening. If you're a Hell Racers fan right now, you are going to be beaming from ear to ear, because this is going to give Hell Racers exactly what they need to get this momentum going on this T side. And I am telling you, they are like a freight train on T side of Cobble.
One thing I've got to ask
is
Mo the best pistol player right now? Jesus Christ.
Today he is.
He's just gone mental, hasn't he?
Christ, I've never seen anything like it. Every single pistol round he seems to be getting 3 kills, all headshots as well. It's phenomenal. So
I really want to see very good use of the Molotovs here. It's the best way to take, it's to like deep position, because close range engagements is how you take frags, get the crossfires, get the close range engagements. That's how you win an eco round or a force buy round, basically, with pistols. So Molotovs are the best answer for that. We've got a couple here, but already we're going to get a trade as map control goes in towards the A side of the map. So big rotation actually coming in from Mousesports. They put almost everybody towards the A side. They've left only one really in B. So Hellraisers, are they making the right call? It's hard to get information on this map.
It is, but seeing how Mousesports are splitting up right now, this is, you know, Hellraisers can do no wrong, really, in this situation.
Chris J, he hears the rotation coming in from the terrorists. Look, he's telling them to go and stack B now. This could be dangerous.
This could be extremely dangerous, actually.
Danger is incoming, and the name of it is Spitty with that scout. Oh no! Danger goes down. Edren gets the headshot straight away, and that's 3 players left with the pistols. You don't really have much stock in them, to be honest. As Chris J will come in, just got a PT-50. He's the last man standing, and this was very well handled. To be honest, very well handled by Hellraisers. I really respect and enjoyed their communication in this round, because clearly they made some really good calls, and they really talked very well in the team.
Yeah, and I think the key point is actually downing Speedy as quickly as they did. If he gets to stay alive, he just gets to roam around. They did put down a Molotov on the other side of the hen house instantly, so he's kind of locked into a corner. But if he gets to stay up, he doesn't even necessarily have to do damage. As long as he stays alive, he's going to be a complete problem for Hellraisers, and that allows Chris to get into that vital position where things can really go badly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be cool also to see whether or not they can take some more edges here on this anti-eco. If they get a clean round again, as Richard was saying, getting that strong economy is always going to be good. And Hellraisers, they must be buzzing right now on these T sides.
Mate,
like, they have so much confidence going into this.
Of course they are. And this is the thing. This is a nightmare even for an in-game leader like God B. He'll have seen what Hellraisers were doing yesterday on the T side of this map. And the fact they're getting these clean sweeps, getting this economy going, you just don't want to be facing that freight train, especially when it's your job to think about how you're going to stop it.
That's why he's gone into this thinking, well, we need a full buy here going in. But you can see Chris J contemplating whether he wants the AWP. And he's not going to go for it.
Yeah, he's not going to go for it.
It's actually going to be the full 5 rifle setup. This would be a good time.
That God B bind is absolutely ridiculous. This Gangster Zone bind. What are you doing? Is he sponsored by Gangster Zone?
That's actually one of my websites. So.
I don't even know who they are.
Gangster Zone, we're up and coming. But yeah, going into this round, this is the kind of time Mousesports want to dominate the first frag. They maybe want to be boosting into drop down, getting a look into the first area of the map. You can see they're actually playing very passively this time, contemplating where the teams will go. You can see 4 of them leaving the bomb at the top middle. They're actually working the side alley area, seeing if they can find a frag there, working out whether the CTs are playing aggressively or passively. They're going to get some very good information if they can get a little bit further up.
So good position again from Spitty. And that angle was absolutely blinding, but still, somehow Dennis goes down, and Spitty, he's going to drop as well from the tree, so all of a sudden,
Chris J! It's Chris J!
Double!
He's turned around on his head! Oh my god.
But
and now it's a 2-on-2, boys.
Angel equalizes, so 35 seconds left in the round. You have to be joking at the moment.
The Flying Dutchman! He'll just kill you in midair. He doesn't care. I cannot believe it. This was a Hellraiser's round.
But it's Angel. If there's anybody to do this right now, he's going to come out huge. He's got the 1-on-2. He's got 20 seconds. He also has a bomb on his back. He's going to go for the plant. There is one player close to him, but he should be able to get the guaranteed plant if he just goes for it straight away. He's going to try to fake it, though, not knowing where the player is. And the fast absolutely mad right now. Angel picks it up somehow. That 1-2 so fast, so clean, and he's going to go.
Mate, can we get a camera on Chris J's face? Look at him. He's just stroking his chin. He's like, what do I have to do?
What's he saying?
What do I have to do? Unbelievable round. That's so back and forth, but importantly, it's Hellraisers that win it. And Gobby has got that deagle, but there's not a lot going on for the CTs right now. Hellraisers, they're getting that freight train. It's piping up. The diesel has been deployed. It's ready to wreck the German party here.
The balls on Angel to do that.
Yeah,
he's big balls.
Yeah,
he's got
huge balls.
He's got the massive balls. Here we go, though. Another push towards the A side of the map again. Mousesports actually splitting up despite it being pistol save. And, well, Hellraiser should make a clean one of this. But what is their economy like at the moment? They must have built up some
We'll bring that up,
cash.
actually, Dan. Yeah, you can see, mate.
Yeah, they built up quite a lot of cash.
With that money they've got there, they could bail Greece out. They could here you go, boys. You're sorted.
Oh, my God.
And that is bad news for, ironically, it was Germany that bailed Greece out. Just to keep it more political.
All right, so 11-9 as expected, and now we go into the full buy. Katie, what are you expecting really from Mousesports? Will we see an adjustment, or what's going to happen here?
It's a good question. I feel like that last round shouldn't have been lost. The 2 against 1, maybe just allow him to get the bomb plan in that situation like that and work together as a group. I feel like Couple is such a hard map to change up a lot of things because you can play more passive and allow them the map control, but that's just going to allow Hellraisers to do their executes with a lot of more grenades. You kind of still want to have that aggression to make them scared. And I feel like this strategy is interesting, though. Take it away, Dan.
Well, I mean, the push is slowly coming in. A good vantage point from Hellraisers. They're going to go fast, though, straight down onto the bomb site. Nex is alive, though. He's going to use all of his bullets straight away for one frag. Is there a punish? Where is the punish right now? There it is. Angel comes in once again. Takes the kill. 4 versus 4 now. There it is. We get more frags coming in from Hellraisers. So they take the bomb site. They take the frags. And every single player from Hellraisers is stepping it up. But once more, it's down to Chris J. And they know... Even still, it's not enough.
He's putting in a superhuman effort right now. He looks like an evil genius. He looks like an evil villain. But I tell you what, he's playing like Superman.
He is.
Even though he's got more in common physically with Alexley.
Is this when Mousesports need to take the pause again? We haven't seen.
They got to. And that gangster zone bind. It's a curse copy. Unbind.
We're trying to promote ourselves, all right?
Yeah, just stop it. Leave gangster zone out of it. But I'll tell you, this is like the first actual real tactical timeout we've seen in this final.
Oh, it has actually happened as well.
Yeah, I can't believe it's took this long for it to happen. But something has got to be fixed
in about
here.
5 maps, we haven't seen the tactical balls actually going down.
But yeah, you asked me, Dan, what are they going to do? And I feel like this tactical pause is actually legitimately giving me the access to say, I don't know, and that's why they're doing the pause as well, because they need to do this briefing together all around the team. I don't have the answer. All I know is that Hellraisers, instead of doing the same kind of pace and doing this A-map control thing, they just said, okay, whatever Gob is planning right now and trying to counter our defaults, we're just going to do a fast execute into B and surprise them. So that was a great call by them. Rather give them credits than saying that Gob was doing anything silly. Now they have the breathing room to just counter whatever they want to do. And we see some of the Mousesports fans here kind of being disappointed by the CT side.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm going to give it to you guys as well. You know, what do Mouse Sports do in this situation? Obviously, money is going, everything's going in Hellraiser's favor. They're 3 rounds up as well.
For me now at this point, on the CT side, there has to be some sort of gamble. I don't really know what it is, but you've got it. That's like I said, when you're in charge, you want to keep that control, create control. When you're losing, you've got to create chaos. You've just got to do something a little bit random here. Throw Hellraisers off the game.
Right now, money isn't an issue for Hellraisers. They have enough opportunity to do what they want. They can do random rounds. They can keep it fast-paced. They can keep it loose. Mouse Sports are the ones who need to get back into this, right? Their most formidable player is Chris J. Right now, they can't get the AWP on him. I guess they could. He's got $5,600 there, but is that a viable buy in the current situation?
I mean, he's been good for 2 kills with it pretty much every round.
Yeah. What they need to be doing is they either need to push him in the side alley with the AWP and go for the first pick there, and like locking that down. They seem to be going. Hellraisers is taking a very slow approach, getting top and middle, and then going inside it together. If they can get Chris J set up there, Hellraisers aren't employing an AWP. He should have the advantage in that situation. If he can get that first pick down, maybe that's an option. He's actually going for the scout now, so I'm just going to jump on.
And you can see that as well. You can see Hellraiser saying we're tired a bit here. Can we get a move on? And of course, obviously, Hellraisers were in earlier. They had to play a game before this, a must-win game. So it is a good point. But so far, it hasn't made a bit of difference. Hellraisers 12-9 up on Cobble on the T side. They got money for days. And now it's going to be Chris J bouncing around with that scout, which he's lethal with. Mouse Sports need a miracle. They need to pull something somewhere, or we're going to go to Mirage.
I think we may be.
Mate, that's what I called at the start. I haven't seen nothing that's going to make me change my mind.
So this is potentially going to 13 rounds. When you get to that stage, as a terrorist, so we know how strong they can be as well. There doesn't seem to be anything locking them down, and Mouse Sports aren't reacting whatsoever. So we can see that slow approach coming in again. They have got side loaded control. It's just a matter of time before the first frag comes in. Will God be better to take someone down? He actually does. He took him.
What a time for the captain, the leader, to come alive. He's got 9 HP. He's picked up that AK. That third kill would have been the icing on the cake, but now that might be enough. Chris J did get a tag there. Kusha incredibly low. Mo down to 60 HP. The platform was there, but Hellraisers just answer back. Chris J with a jumping scout. This guy is bananas. What's he going to do now? Can he get them? He's moving in. He's behind the van. He's going to get taken down. Hellraisers are going to get that round. This is grim tidings for Mouse Sports.
We're out of...
See, you're doing my noise, Vendor.
Yeah, and I'm turning into a horse here. But
flabbergasted.
To do something like tactically, I think that what kind of options Mouse Sports could have is to place Chris J on the B platform with an AWP to try and get that aggressive opener. Otherwise, you could try and do a boost onto the drop zone, get an infall or something up there to try and do some surprise. Or they can put a heavy stack onto A and try and deny the map control of Hellraisers. That's kind of the 3 options I see for them. But at least Chris has the AWP now.
Yeah, I actually would have liked to see something that Henry should have, putting Chris J with an AWP aggressively in that A apps. Basically, to see if you can get some sort of advantage before Hellraisers get close to a bomb site. Because right now, Mouse Sports, sure, they're able to trade, back and forth to a certain point, but Hellraisers always get so close to site that they get into after flaps.
I just want to say that Chris J right now is playing like JW. He's going incredibly close and committed, like he's playing with a rifle, but with an AWP. And they're going for the boost over the smoke. It's not even going to work at the moment. I mean, you have a small amount of vision, but this is actually incredibly risky.
But this is dangerous now.
This is so dangerous.
They don't even know that players to the side.
Oh my God.
He's definitely dead.
No. He's dead. He's dead.
No.
He's got to be dead.
Angel, it's on you, my friend.
Mate, it's like EastEnders Christmas special.
Oh my.
Someone's going to die. It's going to happen, mate.
Oh, no! He does it, though.
Turns out, though, he doesn't watch his Angel! Angel, please! Oh! You can't believe it! This guy, he's gone absolutely nuts.
What's he doing?
What's he doing? Kusha's going to answer back. The bomb is going to be down 3 on 3. Chris J's like, please, guys, come on. What have I got to do? It's on the retake. Nex isn't able to do anything. They're entrenched here, the T's. This bomb, surely they can't get to the deep use. Spinny's going to get the kill on Kusha. Chris J just needs one more miracle frag. Mo's going to get that kill. One more miracle frag. He can't find it. Mo's going to get that kill. 14 rounds to 9. It's not like Chris J isn't doing his part, though, boys.
He's going full JW right there.
That is unbelievable play by him.
Oh, man. What a round that was. Chris J, 100% sick gamer. making the referee can. That was crazy stuff, and unfortunately, Hellraisers take another round and put it 14 to their tally. And you've got to ask yourself, have Mousesports even got a response to this? They have got a buy in the bag. Dennis taking the P90, but nothing to hold the terrorists off. One smoke, and that's going to be for Chris J. But across the board, they've just going to be relying on frags. This is the moment they need to go aggressive. They need to be finding that first frag, and then it allows them to fall back. You can see them actually playing pretty passively right now.
Oh no, that flash was bad for Chris J. That came from a teammate, but he still gets the kill.
Doesn't even matter.
Angel.
Doesn't even matter.
Angel knows nothing. You know nothing, Angel. As Chris J still steps on the sitting on the stairs at the moment.
They need way more than Chris right now. It seems like a lot of the other Mousesports members right now, they are silenced. Sometimes it seems you're just gonna say, fuck tactics, get the kills. Then people just need to get their kills. Everyone get one each round. Chris is providing 2. It's time for the rest of the Mousesports lineup to step up the game.
And we can see Speedy, he was really formidable on the last map. He was like leading, what, 28 frags? Now he's dropping back down to the 8 to 17, the pits of the team, and he's it's going to be difficult for him to get back into his 14 to 9. This is obviously one of the most important rounds of the entire series. Hellraisers go on to match point. They're actually a man down. Angel has been taken down by Chris J. He has been the one who's leading the temperament for Mousesports. And Kucha replies 4 on 4 now. They move into the A-bomb site. All players there. Bomb will go down now. A massive retake required on Mousesports. Chris J yet again taking down player. Make it 2. Can he do this now? Adren takes him down. And in a 3-on-2 situation is in favor of Mousesports. And it's going to be a round in their favor. And finally, Mousesports find some footing.
I'm going to tell you this, right? And I'll say this to all of you. If I ever make the online J joke again, just punch me in the face, right? That is dead now. That is dead. This guy's got absolutely sick in a final against tough opponents. He's the guy dragging Mousesports through this. Absolute incredible performance from him.
All right, so they've managed to keep themselves in it, but it's still just 2 rounds for Hellraisers to just win this map and bring it to Mirage, the 7th, and final map. Oh my God, how has this happened? We've got the best of 7 that could go all the way.
I feel sorry for one of the production team here. He's trying to take away all the empty bottles of beer. You'll get a fortune for that at the bar, they do.
Yeah, it's true.
They're worth €1 each, mate.
All right, well, here we go. We've got Hellraisers working on map control at the moment. People coming in. What are Mousesports going to do right now? We talked about them finding edges with aggression. The only way to really pull that off on this map is to do it towards A. You can't really do that effectively, to be honest, towards B. So how are they going to handle this? It looks like they're going to get smoked off at the moment, and they're just going to have to chill at the moment. And we've got Chris J's looking at CT Ramp, looking to see what he can find. His teammate is actually really far away. Can't really team play with him either towards A, but fortunately for him, we have Hellraisers moving in towards B at the moment. They're going for that drop. They're going for the split. Is GodB going to defend? That's the huge question. That's a huge ask. We need a big defense for GodB and Spitty on either side of the drop zone.
Well, here comes the execute, but they're going to run into a fairly brutal crossfight. You see next at the back of the bomb site. So he's going to throw down this flash. He's going to go for the peek. Isn't able to get anything yet. He's not finding anything. He's dancing around. Doesn't get a kill. Hellraiser's absolutely decimating the Germans. This is going to go to match point.
Well,
but Chris J, 1 versus 4.
No.
1 versus 4, Ashley Lewis.
He's in the wrong area of the map. It's 4 people. The bomb is down. I don't really fancy his chances, although he has been down.
I made a joke about spiking your drink earlier, but it must really be kicking in. Not even Chris J can do this. Yeah, he's not interested in doing this. They now know they have got to just try and knuckle down, get what guns they can, try and take this to overtime.
The thing is, as well, after winning that last round, they go into the potentially the final round of this map with $1,400 on most players. You can see next, GodB, they're going to have literally next to nothing. Dennis will have about 2,500. Chris J's the only guy who's going to be able to buy. He'll be able to drop 1 Famous potentially. But apart from that, this is pretty much GG. Hellraisers have to do something really stupid to throw this one away. Yeah. And it looks like we're going in to that fabled 7th map.
What did I tell you, mate? Best of 7. I said we were going to, the minute when the comment, yep, this is going the distance. I still can't even believe. Think about what happened. Think about the comeback Mouzesport
Look at
did.
the buy. Look at this buy. What is this? Where did these guns even come from? The back of a van, tipped over the side of a hill, I don't know. Got a mag, got an AK, got 2 M4s and a 5.7. No nades to really work with. Mousesports needs something absolutely ridiculous to pull this through. Chris J goes past the smoke and his teammate playing A with him. He's dead. Chris J has to do this alone towards A. He needs to get at least 2 kills here. Maybe even more to make this possible. Here it is.
Doesn't get it. It's
Instant kill.
That's it. Surely now. It's going to be 16-10. Kush is going to get the next kill. There's only 2 CTs left alive. And even though one of them is next, he just hasn't really been on the same level as Chris J right now. Next only going to get 1 kill. You can see Spiddy. He's going to try and do it. It doesn't matter. We're going the distance. That noise in the background is Hellraisers. Everyone else in this building is stunned into silence. It's going to be Mirage for the decider.
Good Lord.
My Lord.
How has this happened? We didn't think a best of 7 meant anything, but obviously it does. It means a lot to Hellraisers, and they are back. We're going into the final map, and phenomenal bouncing back. You can see how much happier they are now, and all of a sudden, this is crazy. We never thought it would go this far. Amazing scenes here, Richard. How do you feel?
Stand up so they can fix the camera. Henry, you're ruining everything.
I need to express myself. I need to articulate what's going on right now. And you know we can do this by seeing my crotch on camera. There we go.
Just do the DDK, boys. Just do the DDK. It's all good. There we are. Right, look. It's happening. It's Mirage. I still think this is where you probably say Mousesports, they've got to be favourites on that map. I knew Hellraisers had this too, and I knew they had Cobble.
Yeah, you knew that.
I knew that. I called it. I said it.
You don't know
video
that.
evidence.
You're not a prophet, Richard Lewis.
I am a prophet.
Sometimes,
not really, though.
as an analyst, you have to go, I don't mind statistics, I don't mind what map like other teams play, because Hellraisers has looked superior in the last 3 maps. I mean, not throwing it over past 1.
They're in the ascendancy. Absolutely right, Cadian. The form that they're in right now, anything can happen in this final map. It's going to be absolutely exciting. We're peaking the numbers. We're up to 65k watching this. It should be way more. Get your mates on stream. What we need to do is just calm down, come back down to planet Earth. But when we come back, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to have the decider, D Mirage, Mousesports, Hellraisers. One of them is going to win the Ace of Predator Masters. We will see you soon.